We actually started writing this song like a year ago in August. Wow. So we had that first verse for like 6 months probably, and then we were in Australia like 6 months after we'd written that part, and Phineas just came up with this other part, and that's when like the whole song really came together, because we only had the sad parts. Yeah. So we didn't have the parts that are more like, no, it's good, you know what I mean? Yeah. So a lot was in my mind. I mean, the song has every single lyric in this song has a very specific meaning and a very like specific instance that I wrote about and that my brother wrote about. And I'm gonna go and like dig deep into them and like tell them one day, but I'm gonna wait till everybody gives me their like ideas of what the song is about till I do that. Pretty much that whole song is about me and Phineas's relationship as siblings. We started writing it because I literally had a dream that I killed myself and nobody cared, and all of my best friends and people that I work with like basically came out in public and said like, oh, we never liked her. And like in the dream the fans didn't care, all this stuff, and it really did mess me up. I remember that whole day after I had that dream, I just was like the whole day. And so we wrote that verse, and kind of the idea of the song is just like, no matter, there's so many, I can't even pinpoint the exact message because there's like 1,000. Yeah. But it's kind of like my brother is my best friend, and you know, I have these dreams and these things happen, and no matter what happens, like he's gonna always be there for me, and it's the same the other way around. So that's like the gist of the song, kind of. This is the thing about that song, is that every part of the song and the song as a whole and every single connotation to everything in it has a very specific meaning and like a very specific instance that it happened in, and like what I wrote it about, why I wrote it about that. Like every single line, probably more than any other song I've ever written, is like very specific to something. And before I put it out, I had this feeling of like wanting to share it with the world so bad, because I didn't think people would necessarily get it. And now that it's out, I kind of have this feeling of like, I don't even want to share what it's actually about, because I've heard so many different ideas and like opinions and just like people's, I don't know, I just like the idea of, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to take away from people's actual meanings. You know what I'm saying? I was so sure that the song wasn't going to be understood. Like, I don't know why. I got this feeling that it was like I was saying things so vaguely that nobody was going to get it. And it like made me pretty anxious beforehand. I was like, I'm worried it's not going to make sense, or like I didn't. So it's been very satisfying, the reaction that it's gotten, and like the understanding that I've seen, you know? I thought that they wouldn't think it was good, but the like dude that I signed to at my label was like, this is my favorite song you guys have ever made. We have to put it, like, now. And I was like shocked. I was really like, for real? Like, because it's such a like, it's, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like the kind of song that you would like and no one else would like.